Hello students, welcome to online class. Myself Sudhakar TM, Assistant Professor in Commerce, Government First Grade College, Kushal Nagar, Kodagu District. In this session, I am going to explain practical problem on assessment of companies. We'll see two problems with a solution. First one, compute the total income and tax liability of Manoj Company Limited previous year 2019-20 from the following profit and loss account and additional information. See, profit and loss account they have given salaries, office rent, work risk insurance, postage and stationery, general charges, depreciation, income tax for 2018-19, provision for income tax, the net profit they have given, and gross profit on the credit side, interest and short-term capital gain, long-term capital gain. See, in this problem, when it comes to the expenses, there are business expenditure and also disallowed expenditure. That means the expenditure which are related to other heads or personal expenditure, like income tax, provision for income tax. These are all disallowed expenditure. And when it comes to the credit side, short-term capital gain and long-term capital gain related to capital gain. It is not related to business. Then we'll see the additional information. See, the general charges include rupees 10,000 for advertisement, rupees 20,000 for charitable donation. So advertisement is allowed, but charitable donation is disallowed expenses, and donated to Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund. Once again, it is a disallowed expenditure, and it comes under reduction under section 80G for miscellaneous repairs, rupees 10,000 for miscellaneous repairs. The amount of depreciation admissible under Income Tax Act is rupees 25,000 only. The amount of interest is from government securities. Okay, the interest which are given on the credit side, rupees 20,000 is government security interest, and the company paid advance tax of rupees 1 lakh. This 1 lakh should be deducted while calculating the net tax payable, tax liability. Okay, this is a format of a solution. Computation of business income. First we have to compute, then total income. So first we should take net profit as a base, rupees 4 lakh. It is given in the profit and loss account. For this we should add all the disallowed expenses: donation to charitable institution, donation to Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, and the depreciation, because in the adjustment they have given the actual depreciation as per income tax purpose. It should be allowed. And the income tax and the provision for income tax, these are all disallowed expenses, should be added to net profit. Then we get a total of 7,72,000. From this we should deduct income to be treated separately. See, interest on securities and the income related to capital gain, STCG and LTCG, then depreciation as per Income Tax Act, and the total is 75,000 should be deducted from 7,72,000. Then we get business income. Now we know the business income, what is the actual exact amount of business income. Next we can calculate the total income. Computation of total income for the assessment year 2020-21. House property, there is no any house property income. Business income, it is already computed. The capital given, capital gain, STCG, LTCG, both are given. And the other sources, interest on government security, 20,000. And the total of these heads are called gross total income. From this we should deduct reduction under section 80. So in this problem we have donation, which comes under 80G. Donation to charitable institution, it's a with limit donation, and the rate of qualifying amount is 50%. Again, the Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, it is the without limit donation, and the rate of qualifying amount is 50%. So total deduction will come of rupees 11,000 should be deducted from gross total income. Then we get total income of rupees 7,36,000. Next we should calculate the tax liability. So we know tax on the tax rate for company is 30%, but there are certain special rates which are fixed on certain incomes. It may be on long-term capital gain, on lotteries, and short-term capital gain on securities. So in this problem only long-term capital gain they have given, and on long-term capital gain tax rate is fixed 20%. Then the tax on the remaining balance is 30%. So total tax we get 2,18,800. For that we should add health and education cess of 4%. And total tax, we get a tax liability of rupees 2,27,552, and we have already paid advance tax of rupees 1 lakh should be deducted. Then we get a net tax liability of rupees 1,27,552. And the second problem, compute the taxable income and tax liability of the Dravid Company Limited for the assessment year 2020-21 from the following profit and loss account and additional information. So here expenditures, all the expenditures they have given: salary, rent, FIP, entertainment expenses, general expenses, donation, depreciation, provision for taxation. So on the debit side, donation and provision for taxation are disallowed items. And when it comes to the credit side, gross profit, profit on sale of investment, it's STCG, interest on government security, other source, rent received, related house property, dividend from Indian companies related to other source. And for total income it is exempt. Additional information, see admissible depreciation they have given, it should be allowed. Then general expenses include a sum of rupees 14,000 investment in national savings certificate, a sum of rupees 4,800 and 800 paid towards municipal taxes and insurance on property let out respectively. These are all disallowed expenditure. And donation given to recognized charitable institution, that means it is a with limit donation. Investment were purchased in July 2019 and sold in March 2020. So it is not it is sold within 12 months, so that means it is a short-term capital gain. So computation of business income for the assessment year 2020-21. Net profit we should take as a base. It is given in the profit and loss account. For this we should add all the disallowed items. Say invested in a national savings certificate, insurance and municipality tax on let out property, donations, depreciation, provision for taxation. These are all disallowed expenditure, should be added back to the net profit. And whatever the total we get from that, we should deduct the income to be treated separately. See profit on sale of investment, it is a short-term capital gain. And the interest on government securities, rent received, dividend from Indian company, allowable depreciation. After deducting all these income to be treated separately, then we get a business income of rupees 4,900,000. First step is over. Next we should calculate the total income. See rent received they have given, so that means it comes under house property income. Rent received means it's a gross annual value. From that we should deduct municipal tax to get annual value. From annual value we should deduct, usually we deduct two items and deduction under section 24. One is standard deduction of at 30% on annual value, and the other one is interest on housing loan. But here there is no any interest on housing loan. We should deduct only standard deduction at 30% on annual value, and the final answer is 24,640. And the second heading is income from business. It is already computed. Then under capital gain, short-term capital gain, sale of investment. So it is a sale of investment means it's a special rate. Tax rate is special for sale of investment. The rate of tax is 15%. And other source, there are two other sources. One is interest on government security and other one is dividend from Indian company. But dividend from Indian company is exempt from tax. And the total of these four heads are called gross total income. From gross total income, we should deduct deduction under section 80. In the again here also we have only 80G, donation to charitable institution. It is a weight limit donation, and the rate of qualifying amount is 50%. And after deducting 80G, total income we arrive 4,54,165. So next we should calculate the tax liability. And here there is no long-term capital gain and winning from lottery, but we have short-term capital gain on sale of investment. For this the rate of tax is 15%, and tax on remaining balance is 30%. So total tax 1,33,475. For that we should add health and education cess at 4%. And the total tax liability is 1,38,814. There is no any advance tax paid. So the final answer is 1,38,814. And the reference books are given. These are all the reference books. Dr. R.G. Saha, Dr. Usha Devi, and Dr. H.C. Mehrotra, Dr. S.P. Goyal, and Dr. Vinod K. Singhania. These are all the reference books. Thank you.